Alright, it's episode 2 of Redpower. What I've got here, I don't know how any of this works. I wonder if I can get it to turn on. Come on, let me get it to turn on. Monitor. Yeah, I still can't get it to type yet. I wonder if the processing unit should go underneath the monitor or what. That might boot up. What was that I just put down? That was the processor. But I can't place it now. I'm probably putting this stuff all way too close. But yeah, this is all the stuff you need for anyway. Now that doesn't seem to want to be placed just anywhere, this stuff. So this must need to be placed. I have a feeling maybe underneath. No. And funnily enough, you could argue that this plugin for NEI is a plugin in its own as well. So when I'm going to be thinking about doing all these plugins, I'm going to have to think about this stuff. And then, and the thermal expansion stuff is also quite complex. But you know, I'll get through it. If I'm being honest, I ain't really got much better to do anyway. Alright, so I can't even fucking get this to work. If I could, to be honest, I could get it to work, but I'm a bit too. I can't really be fucked at the moment to do it because I've seen you know someone else's stuff, and obviously I can just do it, but you know. So we've got these pneumatic tubes. This is more just a case of just a very simple intro to it. So when did that happen? I never realised that if you just click, on a number multiple times, it's in a constant state of switching this around. I suppose with 1.5 now, it's not even going to do that anymore, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be voided immediately. Come on, let me put some of this down. There we go. So this tubing is pretty, you know, it connects everywhere basically. This is the tubing that everyone talks about. I do know, let's see what I can know. This pipe, it makes it think that it's 5,000 blocks away. Yeah, as long as I don't have to remember numbers, this should be a problem. So you got one of these. It's gonna basically indicate, even though it looks like it's only one long, as far as the thing is concerned, it's 5,000 blocks long. Let's see what else we got in the Redpower mix. I'm trying to think if anything's changed. This stuff is coming through. Oh yeah, this is... I think this is Redpower. Is this seed bag or canvas bag? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do both. I think these are both Redpower. So your seed bag... Let's get a shitload of seeds. Not those. So put the seeds in here like this. There's a little bar there, and then we just go like this. No, how do we dispatch these fucking seeds? Great demonstration this is, fucking hell. There you go. So seed bag basically lets you just dispatch that. Canvas bag just lets you put any old crap in there. Basically. So it's kind of a bit better than any other bag. What's the other one? Backpack? Yeah, the backpack lets you do various different things. And it's got a couple of different modes. Let's see if we can access some of the other modes, see if I can work it out. Yeah, we could enchant it. No, these things have got modes. I'll do that another time. Oh, we had a back plane. This is Redpower as well. I appreciate it's a little bit convoluted, but you know, at the end of the day, I'll just show you all the stuff, and we can get onto what it all does in a minute. And to be honest, you're hardly going to enjoy looking at that interface. Basically, all you need to know about a computer interface is read email, exclamation point is right. So they're the two things you need to know, and then you could do like exclamation point IOX. You can define all your own commands. You can do like, you know, you can send trigger redstone signals and all sorts of bits and bobs really. But yeah, I'm going to try and get really good at it because I have a feeling that no one's going to be that good at it. Well, funny enough, to be honest, the only people that are really good at it at the moment are women, and they're not going to get that many views just because of the nature of the stuff. But it's, you know, it's kind of, I don't know really. Don't know. Oh, is this, to be honest, it's always going to be a bit of a funny one, Redpower. Even funnier than fucking Dawnkraft. This is already a bit weird. I think these are new, these things. Yeah. They are new. I'll have to use them in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to be using, yeah, don't worry about that actually. So we go back to, this will have to be done soon as well. Yeah, I know this is speaking aloud really, but at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy it when in a few weeks time, yeah, you're going to get the sickest videos around because I'm going to know what everything does. And I've got a lot in store for you guys. If you're watching this, then it means that you're obviously interested in my work, and I appreciate that. And you know, if you want to subscribe and all that, then go ahead. If you don't, then just keep looking at my video. Go to browse videos, see what the latest video is. There's one every day, like I say. Fine copper wire. This is all Redpower. Blulectric, canvas bag, diamond drill plate is Redpower, indigo dye is Redpower from the flowers, the Redpower flower. You'll be seeing that if you watch my extra biomes video, you'll see that. It's not out yet. It will be. These floppy disks are what go in the computer. I have a feeling actually that this doesn't Where's the disk drive gone? Let me put it in. What exactly is going on here? There's something to do with the bus? Ah, wait a minute. This is something I do know how to do. So if you look at this stuff, yeah, alright. You know, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I can tell you one thing. That this is like a bit, this is another bit, this is another bit, another bit. So we do that as 1, we do that as 2, we do that as 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Do them all. We're going to get this, is going to be 16. I thought it was 8-bit. If it's 6502, it's 8-bit system, isn't it? But then 2 to the 8 is 256. So 2 to the 8 is 256. Yeah. I don't know. So it is 8-bit, and it's even got an 8 there. RPC 8/E. Apparently, she did all the graphics herself. And they're good graphics, to be honest. The 16 by 16 sprites. I don't know how she... I don't know. To be honest, yeah, there's... And the other thing I want to show you in this... is... sorry, not there. There's quite a few now. Zycraft, how can they have achievements? There's nothing to do in it. I'll do Zycraft, but to be honest, I'll wait till it's actually been fucking made. So we could actually follow the achievements. Maybe that might be a good method. So let's see what achievements we've got. Constructed project table, okay. Is that a transposer or filter or a block breaker? Om nom nom. Mixed metal surprises, that's an alloy furnace. That's a diamond draw plate. That's red alloy ingot, I think. Blue alloy in, yeah. And then that's yeah. Then this is blue electric stuff. What ingot is that? I'm not sure what ingot that is. But there may be, I'm not sure if there's actually more of them. What ingot is that? I can't believe I don't know. It doesn't even appear. Maybe it's just lead. But yeah. But yeah, let's just briefly look at a few of the other machines. You know, look at, I mean, there's some new things that have been added in pre-release 6. I may as well talk about that. There's a windmill now. I believe the autarkic gates. I mean, and this is sort of like a bit of a crossover with the. This is annoying when you don't get, it doesn't come up with the iron pipe. I don't know why that is. I have noticed that before, to be honest. But yeah, it's like so these gate things, if I can find it, autarkic gate. This is sort of like, there's two systems really in place in Redpower, and it's like one of them is like you saw on this machine here. They have this little thing, and you can change the modes. And then in like the sorting machine, for instance, like you know, in like the sorting machine, it's kind of like you know, it's this. There's like these things which and it all like, and it's to do with how it iterates through the stacks. And if it's going to go around, if it's going to do each stack at a time, if it's going to do an item and then wait for the next item, and then you know. And then what colour you change these things, and then you put paint brushes on the pipes to change it. It's all this sort of stuff. It's all actually quite logical, and it's quite, I mean, it's not really simple, but at the same time, it's it's a case of if you do it a few times, you're going to get the hang of it, you know. So, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I do think about this mod. It's like it's interesting. I'm not, and I always compare it to, you know, buildcraft and industrial craft and thermal expansion, and I think is there too much? Is it overdone? Why is there such a broad range of focus? You know, this is more of a mod pack unto itself, and I have to admit though, it does seem like it would possibly be interesting under another server. You know, I've been watching some of the Divine RPG stuff, and even and that might be more interesting, and even more about the Ultimate Electricity stuff in Feed the Beast. Man, there's a lot of stuff out there at the moment, isn't there? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, you do this, you fill it up with power, and then that's one system, and then your target gate, you know, it does this. This is fairly standard for the gates. So you can choose when and how you want to send the signal through. So that's another way that you route around stuff. I mean, you know, like if you haven't noticed in my series, I don't really start with you know, anything that often it's not to make sense the order. It's kind of because I saw everyone's going for the part 1, and I thought, you know what, I actually want people to like view my stuff. You know, to get into my content, you know, not just, you know, obviously like the content and like the information giving, but then not to fall into the, you know, into just being a teacher, because that is fucking lame. You know, and it's important to mention that it's not good to be a teacher. You know, it's not on the internet. It's supposed to be a sort of mix, you know, between good content. It's like, you know, and if you happen to learn stuff along the way, then that's a bonus, you know. But you know, I have a feeling that rubber trees are actually Redpower. I might be wrong on that though. I may be wrong on that. Just have a feeling about that one. But yeah, I mean, luckily, you know, and I was thinking I covered quite a lot of this stuff now, which is quite handy. That mod I haven't covered, but I mean, and obviously, I wonder if Tree Analyzer actually counts as a Miss Peripherals, you know, wrong video for that. But you do take this sort of more characterization. Forestry is looking interesting at the moment. I'm surprised that these are from forestry actually. They must be though, looking at their location. But then it doesn't always, I mean, what a lot of these people do, and one of the things which came out recently is the idea that you can have a TBM. I mean, to be honest, sadly I did prove that making a TBM is pointless in Redpower in episode 2 of my main series, but yeah, you can have tubes going through here. And I'm going to get into liquids as well. Liquids, you know, it's going to be an interesting topic because obviously it's fluid dynamics. So you're actually dealing with actual calculus there. So, well, you're probably not directly dealing with it. It's obviously hidden to you, but in a sense you are. But that hopefully won't be a problem. I do know a bit of calculus. Ejector. Well, the igniter. That sounds like a good one. But yeah, these are all the so these are all the machines that I'm going to be looking at in this mod. Really, these are the main ones. Accelerator is something they use in magtubes, I believe. There's a retriever. Is there a retrieve later? It may have changed. These are the ones that you'll see on like the main channels: deployer, block breaker, transposer. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of pretty much it for episode 2. But but I did want to just, you know, briefly mention that, you know, when we going into this series, I'm going to be kind of, you know, making stuff, and I'm going to be looking at how I can, you know, use this stuff to help in my world. And because I'm coming into this kind of new, I suppose, it means I can do Redpower, I can do thermal expansion, I can do industrial, you know, and buildcraft in quite a sort of, in a way which I hope will be, you know, a bit, you know, different from other people who maybe who've done Tech-It or have done, you know, a lot of these other mods. I really have not played Minecraft much. I've watched a lot of videos of Minecraft, but I have not played Minecraft much, and I'm really, you know, ready to get into this in a very, very serious way. You know, I'm interested, these jacketed cables, I'm interested in what the difference between jacketed and normal cable is. That's going to be, I mean, and obviously there's blue wire as well. It's not just one thing here. I mean, maybe you wouldn't notice if you've got this blue here and then there's multicolored at the top. But I suppose that's a bundled cable. I'm interested how that's going to do with. I'm interested in properly doing the computers. I've got something in mind for this. All the gates as well are going to be useful. It may be interesting. I could even use times or counters to measure stuff in industrial craft. You know, timer for operations might be easier than just doing a load of repeaters, just adding it up. State cell, I've been meaning to look at that. That will be coming soon. And yeah, I mean, and obviously there's a lot of these lighting things as well. So there's a lot in Redpower take-in. Luckily, a lot of it is all the same as each other. So when it boils down to it, it's probably only really about a couple of pages of stuff. But you know, there's going to be. I mean, I know especially with the computers, I've seen BBC Basic, not BBC Basic, but just Basic running on it. And you know, it might be interesting to delve into a bit of assembly as well. Something which I've been meaning to do for a while. So yeah, join me again in episode 3. We're going to have. I don't know what we're going to have, but it should be interesting. Thanks for watching.